between places because this is the only place that's quiet enough to do a video because my house is small with teenagers in it. That should be homeschooling. They're probably talking. Anyways, it's just so Trish, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Today is what? November 16th, 22. And I am, if you caught my first videos back at the beginning of the month, am marching my way to 45 and trying to do my best to do that. So if you've seen the title and you're a little confused, it is all about the drug, the gym, and the plan. I did get on some medication. I'm going to get into that a little bit. It's not Ozembra. It's not, what's the other one? Wigoni. It's not that. It's a generic of the diabetes. So it's like a peptide. It's a generic peptide. So I'm going to tell you why I did that. I'm going to tell you what my goals are with that. And it's not just weight loss. It really is not. It's been pretty phenomenal on blood sugar issues. I'm going to talk about the gym. I actually have been going to the gym lately, and memberships and frustrations and all of that. What else am I talking about? I've been getting better. I write it down. I'm writing it down. I'm going to talk to you about the plan that I'm doing. So the Weight Watchers and the intermittent fasting that I'm doing. And I want to talk about my hair thinning. This is all new, the hair thinning. I don't think it's from the Weight Watcher plan. I actually think it's from how I wear my hair. So let's get into that. I'm actually going to work backwards, and I'm going to talk straight out about my hair. So one of the things I noticed, I'm just giving me this. My hair, my whole life, the crown here is very thick, which remember back in the day when I had like the mohawk was awesome because my hair was so thick, and keeping it short, it would stand straight up. It's so cool. But the sides are really, really thin. Good morning. How are you? So the sides are thin, but the top here is very thick. And the other day I was looking and I realized you can't really tell. You probably, you don't know the difference. But like, I'm really starting to see a lot of scalp, and I'm starting to, like, there's my pretty little white streak sticking out. Seeing a lot of scalp and seeing like not a lot of hair. And I'm going to tell you why I think it's thinning. I think it's thinning because of the ponytail. And I like my ponytail tight. And I think what's happening is the constant pulling of the top of my hair. Good morning, Christy. Oh, thank you. I think the pulling of my hair to get that really nice, tight, high ponytail is a problem. And what I've happened, and I haven't decided, I've had a few days where I'm like, let's cut it. I don't want to cut it because I know when I cut it, I'm never growing long again, I keep it up all the time. And now it's at a length where I really like it up, just all the time up. And I will literally, and I'm not washing it every day. I've stopped for a couple months now, 6 months. I've stopped washing it, maybe almost a year. I don't know. No, I don't think it's stress. I think it's actually pulling my hair to keep my ponytail up. So let me show you what I did. So see, my ponytail's up because I'll put my hair up when I take a shower. I'll go to bed. My hair is always up. And I think if any of you, and I really want to call out my Church of God ladies, because y'all like do beautiful hair, but your hair is always up. Do you start getting that pulling? And even JoJo, there you go, JoJo. She's been out talking about pulling it out. Mine is doing the same thing and thinking I found a project to work lately. It's working. Don't do it. Please don't cut it. Here's what I've done. Here's what I figured out. You ready? Get ready. I'm going to take the ponytail. I'm going to take the elastic out. This is what I've started doing. You look. The ponytail's still in. So I've been putting a ponytail up. And I've been pulling out this part that's thinning out, right? And I've been pulling that part that's thinning out. You can see I need some color. I don't think I'm going to color because, no, I have not heard of Monet. So I've been leaving this little part. I don't leave it like that. But what I do is, now that I got my ponytail nice and high the way I want it, I'm pulling here, not up here. And then I don't have to pull tight on my front. And so then I can just take my second ponytail. There's my life hack. Turning 40 and pulling on your hair, pulling on your scalp. So then what's nice is none of this is, and actually it sits so much better. I'm just not gonna lie, it sits so much better. It's not, you know, when I'm tightening it, I'm not tightening up front and having that constant pulling on it. And I've noticed just a difference in how it feels. And I'm starting to get, I can already feel I'm getting regrowth back because I'm not yanking on my on this part of my hair all the time. And my hair's thick. So I think all that constant pulling has been stressing out. And I can feel it. Like it would stress out this portion right here. Like I felt like this part was holding the weight of my hair. So if any of y'all have that, leave me a comment about it. Are you finding it? I don't think I'm having thinning hair. I just think I'm stressed. It's the stress of the ponytail of how I'm wearing my hair is what is doing it. But the two ponytail clips or doing two ponytail bands have really made a phenomenal difference. Absolutely phenomenal. I feel like I want to open my car up. It's kind of hot in here and I don't have the AC going. So that's what I wanted to share with you. My little what I have figured out in the last week and a half or week. Maybe a simple second silly scrunchie on the second part you did. Do you think that would ease the tension? Yeah, like even just this, like look how much room I have. I don't have, yes, stresses as in pulled. Yes, that's what I think it is. Like it's just so loose now. And it's so funny because that's what I was always trying to achieve before. And I'm like, what a simple hack to do that. So, I mean, who knew? Who knew? All right, so let's talk about, I told you I'm going backwards because I'm going to talk about the diabetic medicine last. You're going to have to wait last on that one. Oh, I did a short on this. Y'all, have you seen the little Herbalife, morning. Have you seen the, Herbalife tea shops? They're super expensive. They're like unreasonably expensive. You get like this beautiful cup with a great little drink that tastes phenomenal. It's like Kool-Aid and feel good healthy stuff for $8. So anyways, I do want to do a plug. She's on Instagram. She actually then created an app. I love her to pieces. I don't follow it extensively, but it's Silver Lining Lessons. Find her. She has all these like mommy cocktails, and then you can add like, so this right here is a B12 Zip Fizz, a collagen flavored powder, and a fiber flavor powder. Believe it or not, it's beautifully orange. It's like mango flavor with like lemonade and something else. I love these. I've totally gotten off sugar, not sugar. I've gotten off of soda. Like I hardly ever drink a soda. I drink these little mom cocktails full of healthy stuff. And like she has a whole version that you could do a mock Herbalife one that doesn't cost $8. It costs you like $1 or $2 to make. And so because that, I mean, they're full of sweeteners. They're not sugar, it's full of sweeteners. But she has a breakdown to how many calories are in them, how much caffeine are in them. They are so good. I thought it was high C. No, it's not. It's collagen and B12. It's amazing. And fiber. It's fiber. It's my fiber drink. So I have like 1 or 2 of these a day, and it makes a huge difference. All right, I got to close that. The thing is getting in my way. So I just wanted to give a plug out for that because I really think like I'm always telling people about hers. She really does a phenomenal job. She makes them super pretty. She goes all out. Sometimes I'm not really feeling it, you know, the flavors, but it always inspires me to make my own concoction. So I wanted to tell you about that. That's Silver Lining Lessons. Okay. So Weight Watcher changed the plan. Mom still has not joined. She's doing low carb. She always does. She does so well on low carb. I like flake out, but she's been doing really good with that, and it works for her. It's bringing her diabetes. Like I know I should get Mom on here, but I'll get her there eventually. She'll be all like, whoa, Oh my goodness. Oh my, she gets so weird. So Weight Watchers changed the program. I thought I was going to feel a big difference. I think it was you who taught me about Good Girl Moonshine. I love it. This is not Good Girl Moonshine. I don't have any vinegar in here because I cannot drink apple cider vinegar anymore. Apple cider vinegar messes up my stomach so much. I know it's supposed to help, but with the GERD, I have found more fiber the better for me, and I have to take in a lot of fiber in order to not be coughing. Have you noticed I'm not coughing anymore? So you could totally put in your apple cider vinegar, and there you go, another bang for the buck. So it works out so good. Okay, just learned that some of our diseases may be due to high fluoride in our bodies and fluorides. Yeah, I don't have that because we are on our own water treatment system managed by my husband, which, I mean, that's the advantage of having environmental and civil engineers ruling your house, because, you know, that's what we do. But we don't have fluoride. We have the ozonator. Okay, so Weight Watchers crossed over on Monday. I literally was like, update, and it came over. So I was expecting to feel something. It doesn't feel any different to me. I still don't understand how the points are created, which is really a phenomenon for me to just trust the system. It was rough yesterday. I went to Culver's, and I know I went off. I tried to log everything I could, but I don't know. I didn't get it all. I had the kids meal. Listen, when I go to Culver's, I'm cheap. Me and my kids have the kids meal. Me, my kids, and my husband, we go there and we order 8 kids meals deluxe. Pile the stuff on it. That's what we're there for. So that's what we did. And and I'll get into more of this later, I had the cheeseburger, the kids one, which ended up being 13 points for the kids burger, Butterburger. And then the fries, I think they're huge. I don't know. I only ate half the fries, and I tried not to eat too fast because I will get sick right now eating fast. And so I didn't do that. I ate that. I felt rushed. I only ate half of my burger, a couple fries, and then I went grocery shopping. Yes, Silver Lining Lessons. She's the bomb diggy. She's so funny and cute and adorable. I love watching her on Instagram and go through her tea making. And she's like, hey, y'all, gonna get my tea going. I ate that, and then that night, so I just plug it in and go with it. And then at night, I had like a little bit of shepherd's pie and stuff. One of the big things I'm doing, even though I'm doing Weight Watchers, is I'm intermittent fasting. The reason I'm intermittent fasting was, did I tell you last week? Yeah, I told you last week that I ran into a friend who is taking the Azembra or something equivalent to that for the diabetic weight loss, right? And I was like, whoa, I want into that. And I listened, and I was listening to all the podcasts, and it says, like, I don't want to call it the poor man's. It is the poor man's. The non-medical way of dealing with insulin control is to intermittent fast. And so I have been, since that, so now for a week? No, 2 weeks? Week and a half, 2 weeks. I've been intermittent fasting. So I kind of just jumped into intermittent fasting and did a 36-hour fast. And then I'm not extremely strict with it, because if I do, there's a great app for Fasting Zero. Huh, cool. I didn't know that. If I did, it becomes, I don't want to call it an idol, but my ADHD clicks into addictive properties, and I have to be so careful not to do that, and that's why I'm trying to be really careful, because it almost creates like an eating dysphoria of, I don't want to call it a disorder, but dysphoria of food, and it's messed me up. And like when I did low carb, when I did Trim Healthy Mama, and all of the crazy rules, it created a huge dysphoria for me. So I try really good. In fact, I'm handing my Trim Healthy Mama book away tonight. I'm so excited. I am moving on. I haven't used it. I went through to look for a recipe the other day, and I was like, I don't need this book. This book is not for me. And my good friend who does so good with it, I'm like, here you go. She's like, mine fell apart. I'm like, have mine. It's a little worn, but have mine. So I've been doing the intermittent fasting. The only thing I'm strict on is I do not eat till 1 o'clock. Hold on. Excuse me. Are you feeling like you have more energy? You look vibrant and joyful. I do, and I don't know where it's coming from. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know where it's coming from. And I'm getting a little testy. Testy. Thank you so much. And I'll tell you about that in a second. I don't know, the little middle school teacher comes out of me. I will say I feel so blessed doing that year of teaching middle school. Besides the fact that I got to love on and meet some of the best humans in the world, I absolutely adore them. Like when I see them in town, I'm just like, it's a hug fest every time because I love them so much. And I'm so excited whenever I see them. I really miss them daily. And I miss not getting to meet the next set of really amazing humans that just people, you know, they're kids right now, but one day they're going to be amazing adults changing the world, and I miss them greatly. But I do love the fact that I had the time, because sometimes I act like a little middle school teacher up at the gym. I'm not going to lie. Going to have to teach people how to read rules. But anyway, so I've been doing the intermittent fasting. I hold solid to 1 o'clock because I know if I eat anything before 1 o'clock, not 29 pounds and I have good energy. If I eat anything before 1 o'clock, then it begins a nibbling open season. And so I've been trying very good about eating at 1 and then eating dinner, and typically not snacking or nibbling between. I do 16, 18. It's not hard. Yeah, I haven't found any problems. It's typically 16, 18. Sometimes it's 15, 7. No, that wouldn't be it. It'd be 17, 5. Is that it? No. 17, 7, I think it is. And it's been really, really good. It's been super good. So I've been doing that with Weight Watchers, and I'm eating my points allowance. I'm not eating under, I'm eating my points allowance, and it has been really, really, really good and working, and it's been working for me. Now I'm going to tell you, it's not, and I'm still not super strict. Usually I've been having coffee, and in my coffee I have collagen or protein, and I have milk in it. So it has calories. It's typically 2 Weight Watcher points in the morning. What I take, 2 to 3. And I just let that go. I'm like, whatever. That is what I'm capable of doing. That is what I'm capable of doing. And not being so strict. And it's been working well. I've stopped coffee. I've kind of skipped coffee because, and went back to this for my first in the morning because my stomach has been a little nauseated. And, I've been feeling a little burn in my throat, which is typical with GERD. And I know the coffee is not good, even with the baking soda. It doesn't work. Okay, so I've been doing that, intermittent fasting, and I've been doing my Weight Watchers. I'm staying on plan. I'm eating my points. I have been a little intentional not to be heavy on carbs. I'm not going to tell you I'm low carbing it, because by all means, I am not. No, I've not tried mushroom coffees. That sounds interesting. Weird, but interesting. I have, so I'm not doing low carb. I just go easy on the carbs. Like I had mashed potatoes last night. I had Culver's yesterday. So I, apparently it's life-changing. Now I'm intrigued. All right, so I've been doing that. Then one of the other things I've been doing is I've been going to Planet Fitness. So here you're about to get a rant on Planet Fitness. If you know what I mean, you better give me some thumbs up and throw your comments in here. So to help encourage my mom to also take back and kind of take ownership, because she turns 65 tomorrow. And I'm just like, okay, Mom, this year decides the rest of your life. What path are we taking? And so we've been working together. Found the mushroom coffee helps me. So we've been going to the gym. So she has a membership to Planet Fitness. Our area is getting a Planet Fitness soon. So I kind of drive to her town and we do Planet Fitness. And it's nice because you can get the membership that lets you bring one extra person. And so I'm her +1. I'm waiting for our local gym to run their deal. And then I am going to join Planet Fitness. And I've been kind of very leery of it. It just seems kind of, you know, whatever. But I'm really loving the PF30. And do you know what that is? So in Planet Fitness, there's a section and all the machines are yellow. And it's essentially a circuit. It's like Prima. I was looking at Prima, but Prima's $30 a week. I can't afford that. Or it's like $120 a month. I can't do that. So it's similar to that. And they have like a set of rules, and you do it. And so we've been trying to go 3 times a week. We've really been hitting 2 times, but we've been trying to go 3 times a week. And I think we're on our 3rd week. Not that we've done it now, I don't know. So we're doing that, and we're going each week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And so it works out really good. I go and I drop off the kids and at school, and then I meet her there, and we go in and we go. Well, who does that? Anybody do the PF30? Because it's this nice little setup. You go from one to the next. So it's really, really cool. Here's my plug for Planet Fitness, where I think they just rock it, is they have it set up, and they have a machine. They have a little thing that you can walk up, a little like box, kind of like a step. You step up and down, and then so they have like a timer and a bell up top. Oh, it's getting hot and cooking me. They have a timer and a bell up top, and it goes a minute. So it counts down 60 seconds, and it has like the green light. It's counting down. And then when it's done with the 60-second mark, the red light goes on and it buzzes. And then you have 30 seconds to clean your machine and go to either the cardio or go to the weightlifting machine, the strength machine. And so it does the 30 seconds, then it buzzes, and then it gives you a minute, and then it buzzes. Get it? It just does a minute, buzz, 30 seconds, buzz, minute, buzz. So it's really cool because you can get on a machine and you're done. You do all the machines, you do your cardio, 30 minutes, you're done. You're done. You're done. Except there's people who want to go sit on those machines. No, honey, I've got 4 more sets to do. That machine is on the floor. Please go to the floor and not be in the way. And oh, they get an attitude. You don't have any more right for this machine than I do. I said, actually, rule number 4 says when the buzzer buzzes, you have to get off. Yes. So I do. Okay, so I got called an alpha. You just being an alpha female. I'm like, no, I feel like I'm a middle school teacher having to explain the rules to you. And my mom at first was like, Trish, and I'm just like, here's my thing. This is my rant on this. This is my rant. In Planet Fitness, I've talked to the staff, and they're like, come get us. We'll move them out of the way. And I'm just like, I'm going to annoy you until you leave. Not to be a Karen, because I don't care what you think, where you're at, or whatever. Those machines are out there. You need to read the rules. Mine is, some of y'all are like, Trish, you might want to put a little more Jesus in your morning. Anyways, mine is the idea that they come at me like my personal preference. Wow, I know, I'm loving Planet Fitness. It's just, my thing is like, you go in there and you're doing their setup for as they intended it to be, right? And so it makes it really nice. You're done in 30 minutes. I am seeing amazing results from it. I am enjoying it so much. But then there's people that come in and they just aren't following the rules, and then they act like you're putting them out. How dare you put them out when you're trying to use it as it's designed? And that is driving me up the wall a little bit. I mean, it kind of makes me laugh. I am laughing. I'm not exactly aggravated. But I'm just like, no. And I feel like a middle school teacher. Let's read the rules together. I literally tell them that. Do you want me to help you read the rules? Here are the rules. Well, you don't have any more right. I go, no. You're the one your personal preference is getting in the way for how this is meant to be. That machine is on the floor. Go use that machine out there. And I mean, they get ugly and stuff. And it is funny. I mean, and a lot of them are little old ladies. Not little old ladies. Let me rephrase it. Little old ladies are past that one aspect. Put your middle school PE attitude on, right? I'm like, you sound like a PE teacher, that is. I'm just like, hello. And I don't mind. I'm like, listen, you have to understand. And it's just one of those, how, and I feel like society now is like, even if you're in the right, not right wing, left wing, nothing like that, but just if you're doing things the way it's intended to be, everybody acts like you're the bad person. And I'm like, no, no, that's projecting. This is on you, not me. I'm holding you accountable. So I've been kind of having that up at the gym. I'm like, I might get kicked out here soon. I don't know. But I've talked to them. They're like, no, we will come and talk to them and explain it to them if they don't understand. I'm just like, I'm going to do the rules. I even thought about, this is vindictive. Listen, I'm not going to do it. But I have thought about it. Have you seen the karaoke machines that have the, this is probably the mom in me because I have teenagers and a year of middle school. But they have a karaoke machine that's Bluetooth connected, and you can connect where you can sing and it goes to the Bluetooth connection. I've seen that where somebody's doing that for road rage and they're connecting to the car in front and singing to telling them what they think, which I think is crazy. We have had 2 to 3 generations that have been taught tolerance means nothing. Only the here and now rules are inherent. Well, it's the boomers. It's the baby boomers is what I'm having problems with. And I mean, I've said that before. The baby boomers and the millennials kind of, they're on the same boat sometimes. It's the boomers. And in my area, we are so retirement oriented that it's the boomers in. I just walk in my yard. I joined a gym once, but I don't think I would, again, one reason is the people. Just kidding, not kidding. No, the people totally driving up the wall. I'm like, I'm nice. Just don't be stupid. Then I'm going to treat you like a middle schooler. I'm going to treat you like a 6th grader and teach you. That's kind of mine. But yeah, so I've kind of run into that at the Planet Fitness. But I have thought about bringing a karaoke thing and just start saying, if you're not going to get off the machine, why? Because they're plugged in and they're like, I'm gutting it. I'm like, I'm going to sing to you and I don't sing very well. So be prepared because you are messing up my morning. And listen, I might be assumptuous here. I really might be. But y'all ain't got more important things to do than me. I got to go home and homeschool my kids and make a YouTube video. You know, I'm on short time here. And I think some of them boomers are hanging out trying to meet a new boomer. Just saying it because I seen it. So I'm like, honey, you look good. That's great. You got your makeup on. You see, I don't have my makeup on. I just dropped my kids off. I'm here to do the 30 minutes and leave. Not like you. So get out of my way and go use the ones on the floor. There's more men out there anyways. You'll be fine. So anyways, that's Planet Fitness, but I can't wait to join mine. Because like ours has a deal right now. I think it's $1 to join, $10, but then they're totally teasing me. I've told them, I'm like, you're taunting me. This is already feeling abusive relationship style. Is they sent a flyer for $1. You can join $10 a month, but you have to join by November 28th, which we got 12 days until then. There's nowhere to sign up. You cannot sign up online. The gym is not built yet, completely built yet. It's closed, but only the construction workers there, not the gym members. So you can't do it. I'm like, what are you doing to me? Are you taunting me? Because that's a great deal, and I just want to get signed up. So I'm waiting for that. But anyway, that's what's going on here. We'll see what's going on. And here's the thing is I'm usually not like that. I'm pretty tolerant on things. But I think just making the time to go and knowing I don't have all day to be there. I've got things to do. And maybe just working out. I'm getting the testosterone or whatever going in me. And I'm just like, we're not dealing with that today. No, we're not. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't know if that's part of it either. All right, so let's talk about the drug. The drug. I am taking semaglutide. I think that's how you say it. Keep in mind, in December, they will charge you a $60 for an annual fee. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Thank you, Rosalind. Or is it Rosalind? I appreciate knowing that. I didn't realize that. It's probably my adrenaline rush, right? Okay, so the drug. So I said last week I don't think I was going to do it. Well, I ended up with a good deal. So one of, you said it right the second time. Okay, thank you. It's Rosalind. I talked to my one person, like I have somebody that I deal with. They're not my primary. They're like a health clinic that I do a lot of stuff for, just dealing with. They're a chiropractor, but they're not just a chiropractor. I use them a lot. If you've done any of reflexology or reflex responses, I don't even know. Half time I call it voodoo. But we use them a lot for making sure we're not having medication mix issues with my daughter's medications and seeing what will work with her and what won't. And they do it through weeks. I'm not going to get into it because I don't feel at all whatever. So, but they do a lot of different stuff. They have this really cool thing that uses lasers. I don't know what it uses. I'm not going to lie. Usually I'm way more up in this stuff. But there's this one thing, like I lay on a bed and they put something across my abdominal, and it is supposed to literally unmuck up your sticky blood so your arteries will flow right. All I know is I've had it done 2 Fridays in a row, and it is like pep in my step for days later. It is so weird. I sleep better. It's so weird. I don't know what it's called. I don't even know how much it costs because they've been like gifting me that. I don't know, probably because I spend so much money with them with my daughter. And of course I can get adjustment there and everything. So I'm working with them, and they got me they're doing a generic semaglutide, which is essentially what they use for Azembra and that other wiggy wommy stuff that they call it for the diabetes. But it's a little different because I feel like my glasses are fogging up because it is hot today. It's supposed to rain and the temperature is going to drop, but it's hot. So what they, it comes in a vial. They have to add stuff to it. It's called GLP-1. So if you do YouTube searches on it, it's GLP-1. It cost me $200 for the first and second month, which is a great price. If you're looking into that. So they call it peptides. It's semaglutide. It comes in a vial, and I got the little insulin shots. So Friday was my first time pinching my fat, sticking in. I'm not gonna lie, I've totally freaked myself out. I like literally got it through the epidermis, and I was like, oh my goodness, I did that. I've got to put this in all the way. And then I put it in, and it was funny because here's the thing that I don't know if they tell you. They're like, it doesn't hurt. I'm like, that's not enough information. That behavior is just bad manners. What behavior are we talking about earlier? Or we talk about me and my Bluetooth karaoke machine, because that is bad manners. I'm not going to do it. I want to do it. I think about doing it, but I'm not going to do it. But it is bad manners. But so here's the thing about the insulin shot. Everybody's like, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. But that's not enough information for me. What you really need to say is you can feel it, and you will feel the poke, but that does not hurt. That doesn't hurt. And I was surprised. Like, I got it through the epidermis, which is like the top layer of skin, and I literally could feel the difference. And then I had to poke it into the fat. And it wasn't bad at all. So I took it Friday. I had watched enough stuff about Azembra, and I was looking at like the side effects, you know, one of them's like nausea, headaches, and all of that. And I ate heavier the day before. So my day for the shot is Friday. I'll have my shot on Friday. I ate heavier on Thursday night, which was not extensive. It was still in the Weight Watcher points. And then on Friday when I took it, I ate very, very lightly. It was a light day. And I took the shot. And it was weird because I took the shot. I'm like, wow, I don't feel anything. You know, I'm like, did I really do this? And Saturday, I actually noticed a difference. Day one. It was like, here's the best way I can explain it. I'm not going to tell you. I'm telling you, I'm busting my butt. I'm intermittent fasting. I am watching what I'm eating. I am going to the gym. I'm doing all the things. The medicine is a tool, not a miracle cure. Not a miracle cure at all. It is a tool. But what a difference it makes. What a difference. So I found a really cool, and maybe after the show, I will go and edit and stick the picture up. I found a really cool picture, and it talked about like the stuff it does. Like it does stuff in your pancreas, so you don't release so much glucose. It slows your stomach down from passing food through the stomach, so you hold on to it faster, and it gives your brain the hormone to feel satiated, so full, content. Immediately the next day, I felt like the crazy food addict was packing her stuff and leaving. Since Monday, I feel like I no longer share space with the crazy food crack addict. It's like she's gone. And I can think, I don't think about food constantly. And I know that sounds crazy, but for those of you that struggle with constant hunger and constant your next meal and the next thing, and you want to put stuff in your mouth, and I'm going to tell you, like, I've just really had a lot of like emotional roller coasters with this, because my absurd need to eat constantly felt like a character flaw. It felt like an embarrassing character flaw. And I mean, I'm only getting a 0.25 dose. I'm not doing anything crazy. It's like it's almost like that other person that's been occupying brain space that is addicted to food has moved away, has gone on vacation. And it's so nice. There's brain space. And I eat, and I'm not eating because I'm like, when's my next meal? When's my next meal? What am I going to eat next? What am I going to put in my mouth? It is, oh, I want to have this emotional experience with food. It's not that. It's just, okay, I'm going to eat because it is time to eat and I need to eat. But I know it's going to sit in my stomach for a longer time, and I know I'm going to feel full quicker. So when I eat, I want something very nutritious to sit and be absorbed. So I'll pick Brussels sprouts. I'll pick spinach. I'll pick a really good green. And I'm not going, oh, but I would love the crunch of a French fry. I don't have that. It's so crazy. The gym ladies have bad manners, not you. Well, sometimes I don't know. I hope so. Yeah, they do have bad manners. I'm like, you just got to be taught. But so it's just been phenomenal. It's been phenomenal to not be obsessed with food. It's just blown me away. Blown me away. I would like to say I've still not eaten sugar. I had some sugar last night because it is rum cake season, and I am making rum cakes. But usually I start eating rum cakes as I go. I gain 15 pounds this time of year making rum cakes. So last night, hold on. That's how I feel on tempura, whatever. I got on it for the headaches, and it helped my hunger. No, I don't want to. I just want to see it. Let me do my thing. Oh, there we go. I had to scroll down. And I lost weight. I got off it in hunger all the time again and gained all my weight back. I am worried about that. I mean, I've been trying to, I don't know though. After doing the fast, so I spent a whole week doing the fast before I went on the peptide. The whole week. So I think that helped. I think that's why I felt immediate benefits. Because, and I don't think it's a weight thing, like what you weigh, because my friend there at the clinic, she's on it too. She took it the day before. Horrible nausea. And one of the things I know too is not to take in a lot of caffeine in one dose. Not a huge coffee, double espresso. You're going to throw up. You will be so sick. And she did that. She's like, I'm on coffee number 3 today. And she's eating like she normally eats. And she has been miserable from it. Nauseated. I had, the other morning when I had my coffee, I was mildly nauseous. And I was like, I'm not doing that. And I didn't even finish my coffee. It took me all day to take that one coffee. And I got another friend who's been on it since July. My first time catching you live. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Just my craziness. So I'm excited about it. And what my hopes are, and I think I'm responding well to it, is because I'm insulin dependent. I'm insulin resistant, and I've been insulin resistant for a long time. And I think that is one of the reasons, like, I'm immediately having so many benefits. I'm actually having more benefits than somebody who's not as heavy as I am is having. You would think, you know, she's like, well, I want to, you know, I think it's amazing. I think it's really, really, really a benefit to me. And it makes me realize, like, either I need to do a couple of things. Maybe it's going to be the tool I need to get me through my intermittent fasting until my body adjusts. And so right now I have enough to get me to the end of the year, to January 1st. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to do, because it's going to cost me more if I stay at the 0.5. And I'm really hoping, if I'm having the benefits so soon, later on I can just maintain a 0.25 until I get my body trained and my insulin, because I can reverse insulin resistance. You can. I just might need help getting there. And that's what I'm using it for. To get help to get to the insulin resistance is over and treated. And so I'm still not eating sugar, you know, drinking my healthy mocktails, and I'm using that. So here's the non-scale victories. This is going down. This, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, is it an armpit? Is it an extra, you know? It is going down. It's really kind of crazy. I think it's the gym. I also think it's the weight loss, but it's going down. My shirts are getting longer because my belly's not as big, but my face is looking phenomenal. I mean, not like this. I should have put an eyebrow, you know, like done my eyebrows, but usually my glasses hide it. I'm not a big makeup wearer anyways, but my face profile, like, that was it. The inflammation's going down. So good. I don't know if that's the peptides, the GLP, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if it's the weight loss. I don't know if it's the intermittent fasting. I don't know. It could be a combination of all of it. I feel so stinking good. My kids are making fun of me because my energy's coming back. Like, 30-year-old energy is coming back. When I used to drag 4 kids out into the world, like, I had business doing that by myself, wore out. I mean, that energy coming back. I mean, I totally was making fun of my daughter. She was like, I should have put that on Snapchat, because she wouldn't push the cart. I'm in the front pulling it, and she's finally feeling better enough. I'm like, can you push the cart? And so I made fun of her, and I held onto the cart. And you know how the kids do, and they make you drag their bodies. So I'm like laid out in Walmart, and she's like, what are you doing? She's like, you haven't done stuff like this in years. And I'm like, I know. It's like been 10 years. I'm kind of feeling feisty. So I've been a little bit more, I've had the energy to be feisty. It has been a long time since I've had the energy to have a little feist back in me. And I've had that this week. I will say I've had that since the GLP. I've had that. So the big thing is, how much weight did I really lose? I don't remember. No, I do remember. I just don't know I can't give you the Weight Watchers. Since November 1st, I have dropped a total of 10 pounds. No joke. I am literally 3 pounds back to my low weight in August. So, like, almost all of the hurricane weight and stress weight that I put on right after coming back from vacation, with dealing with the doctor's appointments and everything. And I mean, I'm heading to Miami tomorrow. I mean, it's just all the time. That has gone down. Like, I cannot believe. Usually I will lose 5 to 6 pounds of inflammation, water weight, all that the first week. Second week is typically 2 pounds a week. And on a rare time, only once in my life did I lose like 20. I lost 26 pounds in 1 month one time. I don't know how. It was after my 4th kid. It was crazy how quickly I lost it, but I put it right back on and got pregnant. I got pregnant and then put it on. I put a little on, got pregnant, put it all back on. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. And it scares me too, because the faster you take it off, the faster you can put it back on. So that's what I have going on. I'm actually very excited. I do feel peppy to the unfortunates to other people. I'm hopefully to get that there by doing the double ponytail stack. If you didn't catch that, come back and watch the replay. I talk about that first. Weight Watchers is going great. Intermittent fasting till 1. Yeah, I got on the shot train. And I'm pretty thrilled about it. I'm not going to lie. I did not think I was going to be that thrilled at all. And not having to share space with a food addict is phenomenal. So what did you do this week? How have you been? I'm going to see you back next Wednesday. Hopefully a live chat, not a video. As you can tell, I'm definitely not doing the video every day this month, but I like telling myself that because then I'm getting more content out. And that's my goal, is to get more content out and just stay connected with you guys. Just do my best at it. I do really want to put out a video here soon to talk about the problems I'm having, the silent killer of the hurricane that is definitely going to be, that's going on now and will be going on for years to come, that people are not looking for, but the mold in every building is so bad. And I really plan to make a video to tell you how badly that is impacting my family. Like literally had to walk out of an SAT test, my kids, because of the mold. So it really terrifies me for my community, for like the whole portion of the state, with just you can't get away from it. It is insane. But anyways, I hope to make that video tomorrow. That would make sense because we're going to go see the immunologist tomorrow. So I should make that video. I'll make it in Miami. It'll be amazing. I don't know, not like it'll matter. It'll look like some parking lot shopping plaza. But anyways, I'm glad you were here for me. If you haven't done already, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed my video. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And I wish I could tell you when I'm going to go live, but there is no certainty in my life for when that's going to happen. So the best thing to do is click the bell, and then you'll get a notification when I go live, and we can interact and have this conversation together. So until then, I'm going to say toodaloo, toodles. My kids made fun of me for saying that, but I love you all very much, and I will talk to you soon. And as always, kind of figure out how to turn this thing off.